Okay. So we go back to today's text number 41 in the midst. This is very important. This is very important for us to practice zazen. You see, in the midst, we are always in the midst of the before recognition. See, before recognition. See? So before the things of the before recognition, what stage of the before recognition never come out in our mind. See? The things are the come out in our minds in the after recognition. You never be able to just realize what before recognition is. See, it's totally impossible. See, but Shakyamuni Buddha, who is the first person to realize what's before recognition is. You see, that's the reason. If you just wanna just satisfy with everything, if you just feel great ease, if you wanna do, if you wanna be, do those states, you have to do it. Once you just look at why, in a sense, once you just look at what's before recognition is, you'll be able to satisfy with everything. What you think, from what we think now, all the self-ego totally dropped away. Then there is nothing at all. When I say so, people think about, oh, that's a kind of state for us to just realize. Well, right now, right here is the state of before recognition. Before recognition, when I face this, I simply become as it is. These things just happen before recognition. See? After recognition, what's going to happen? When I face this, there is a certain separation between that and this. This is not a truth. This is not a reality. Reality is when I face this, I simply become as it is. See, there is no separation between this one and that. See, people never know. people never be able to just know much about this reality, unfortunately. Because as I mentioned, this reality never come out in our mind, unfortunately. But doesn't. So you, what doesn't is. What doesn't is, Garishan. Where are you? Where are you? A kind of green field outside of the library. Okay. What's not is whatever thinking or thought come out in our mind, simply release them as it is. This is zazen. This is zazen. Then, as I just always mentioned, the more you do this zazen, the more you just become as it is. You see? Eventually, there is no separation between that and this. You see, one. Only zazen can just bring you this state this condition. So, although it's totally difficult to do Zazen constantly or the continuity, but if you just want to just encounter through yourself, please do it. Please do it. Otherwise, it's totally impossible. So, we are totally in the mid, see, in the before recognition. Then you just recognize this stage, and then the things is come out after recognition. Before recognition, nothing exists. Nothing exists. So, it's totally difficult to understand what's Shakami Buddha's realization, even in concept. Try to do it. That's it. That's it. Continue. Gary-san, see, that is not hard to do. See, 1 square meter space, 1 square meter space, totally enough. Or half. Your space is so huge, more than the universe. We don't need that much space, but it's all right. Then simply step. Then, as I just mentioned before, the thing says that whatever the thinking was thought come out in our mind. Okay, never care much about. Simply release them as it is. Release it as it is. This is totally enough. Okay, never give up. Never give. Then you are such a huge universal space, much more the universal space. Very good. Okay. So, okay. What again? Roshi just want to just teach us with the takes 41 in the meat. Yes. As long as one has a human viewpoint, one cannot see the real things. What he just said. Teaching us, see, basically, or fundamentally, see, as I always mentioned, when I face this, see, I simply become as it is. This is a reality. This is what it is. This is the real things. This is a reality. This is the truth. But the thing is, as far as other people are concerned, see, the things just come out. The things come out before the recognition come out. The first, then people just try to recognize this. Then at the same time, people just recognize this. Otherwise, people never just recognize what it is. See, this is a kind of tricky thing. This is kind of tricky thing. People completely be deceived by this trick. See? Before recognition, when I see it, I simply become as it is, one. See, no separation. See, exactly as it is, one. Then people recognize that. So there is a certain separation between this and that. See, then people can just recognize what it is. At the same time, people just recognize this one as I or me. This is totally misunderstanding. This is the delusion. This is delusion. The things is, as I just mentioned, when I face this, I simply become as it is. This is reality. This is a Dharma. See, people don't know much about this. Unfortunately, that's the reason we have to do zazen. We have to do zazen. See, there is nothing constant. There is no one. There is no what we think of the others. See, there is. See, right now, there is no one. No one existing. See, what we think, what we think of the, what we think of others. See? It's very hard. It's very hard to understand it, even in concept. Flavius, I never tried to. I never, I, I never tried to cause you trouble, cause you confused. I simply say what I have to say. Then you just be confused. Yeah, that's much. That's much. See, well, in a sense, unfortunately, see, people are just completely separate from this kind of tension. See, that's the reason people are always confused. See, oneness. See, once you just become one, there is no confusion. There is no confusion at all because of oneness. Oneness is such a very simple, very simple. Nothing trouble, nothing questionable, nothing trouble, nothing trouble at all. That's the reason. See, we have to realize this reality, one. Okay. As long as one has a human viewpoint, one cannot see the real things. Although we are always just faced to, we are always faced to reality or real thing. But as far as people are concerned, see, the people just recognize that's that's the certain separation just happen between that and this. Then people can just recognize what it is. Also at the same time, people recognize this one as I was me. See? There is a certain separation between that and that is another truth. That is another truth. That's the reason people cannot see the real things by human viewpoint. See? That's the reason we have to just release. We have to let go of the thinking of thought as it is. See? If you can just completely just separate from thinking of thought, what's happened? There is no separation. Right now, right here, but unfortunately, people never be able to just expect the imagine. That's kind of reality. Always as long as the human mind, always two things or three things just happening in their mind. So that's the reason. There is always kind of a separation, just or discrimination just happening in our mind. The people never know much about oneness. It's also the thing is always become one. See, all become one. Okay, so as long as one does not see the real things, human intellect, and the reasons are well aware of it. So that's the reason they previous. This causes trouble. This causes trouble. See, we are exactly ourselves. No doubt, no doubt at all. But unfortunately, there is one more person. One more person exists in our mind. See, so-called intellectual, what did you see? The so-called human intellect, more reason. See? Although human intellectual reason is the creation of thinking. See, creation of thinking. No, we don't need to worry about it. We don't need to worry about that. But as far as the human is concerned, it's always it's always causes trouble. See, whatever you do, and then you said, oh, "This is an act. This is an act." If you say so, see this, those human intellectual reasons just forked out. And then, if you say so, no, it's a totally, totally bad. What's else again? So then you just, all of a sudden you are depressed. You see, that's reason. That's reason. Once those are the human intellectual or the reason completely dropped away. See, once those human intellectual or the reason completely dropped away, then you simply become one. You simply become one. See, as what yourself, what do you think about the self? See, so you never have any trouble because of one. Because of one, one never have any trouble. One, you never know much about what one is. See, you never be able to aware of it. See? As long as as long as you never be able to be aware of it, there is nothing. There is nothing. But unfortunately, people never understand what it is. But that is all right. Yeah. You simply become one. So you simply become one. Then you never have any trouble, question, problem. Then you'll be able to just know much about what's oneness. What's oneness? Oneness is the true ourselves. Oneness is true ourselves. That's the reason we have to do that. Okay. Human. If there is even the slightest bit of doubt left in oneself, it will poke one from the inside out. Very great. Gary-san, it's very great. Even you are such a huge rival. Yes, you're a huge rival. That kind of a person always poke you, poke you inside. So you never be peaceful. Even such living in such a huge space. So we don't need We don't need such a huge space. See? See? Once you just become, once you just become uh, uh, yourself, well, once you become one, then whatever you are doing, wherever you are, you're completely satisfied with everything. This is the most of the variable stage for us to be. Okay. So if there is even a slight bit of doubt left in oneself, in another word, doubt is a thinking. Doubt is a thinking. So you may say, if there is even the slightest bit of thinking left in oneself, in your mind, in your you never be you never be encountered to ourselves. Okay? Slightest bit of thinking or doubt in your mind, So you never be able to just encounter to ourselves. So that you simply just release. You simply release. Let's go over the thinking of thought as it is. Then there is nothing. There is nothing of thinking or thought or concept. Then you'll be able to encounter to ourselves. That's much we have to do as Zen. Okay. To program from the inside out. That's why one cannot really be safe. Always, all the way of thinking just poke you, poke you, poke you from the inside. See, unfortunate, but don't worry about that. See, the more you do zazen, the more you just become as it is. Then eventually, this kind of human intellectual reason, see, completely drift away. Then, as I just mentioned, you simply become one. You simply become one. See, one never have any trouble because one. Yeah, you don't know much about oneness is. You never know much about what oneness is. You never be able to be aware of one. So everything's everything's completely dropped away. See? And this kind of states people never know much about. And this state or this condition is very very peace. Nothing trouble at all, nothing questions, nothing problem problem at all. So that's easy. That's much you do that. That's why. So this much you do that. Then what kind of the human intellectual reason complete dropped away. Then you're gonna be a completely or really be safe. You're gonna be really safe. You can know much about. Okay. I'm completely safe. Without without doing anything. Come on, sense. doing except doing zazen. We don't need to. We don't need to do. We don't need to have anything. We don't need to have the things that people wanna have to wanna have wanna do without 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 those we'll be able to satisfy with everything. This is Shakyamuni Buddha's realization. All the things what Shakyamuni Buddha what Shakyamuni Buddha realizes completely just manifest light now, right here. So the people never be able to be aware of it. Unfortunately, only that you'll be able to just encounter this reality. Right. One cannot lie to oneself. What does it mean? What does it mean? Very simple. As I just mentioned, there is one more person, one more person existing, but existing in your mind. See, this person always just poke you whenever you just try to write. Oh no. That's it. The thing. No, you just try to write. Although we can just write the others or others, but we never be able to write ourselves because this human intellectual release, so-called a kind of person exists in our mind. This person is very severe. This person knows not much about what we, everything what we have doing, how we have done, we are doing. This person knows much of everything. So we never be able to just write anything because this person always exists. Always just observe ourselves, what we're doing, what we have done. Okay? That's the reason. Until this person, as I just mentioned, until this person completely dropped away with his other. Okay. Then you're completely free from everything. See? This is Shakyamuni Buddha's realization. Okay. So one cannot lie to oneself. This is the critical point of the practice. So we have to be very honest. We have to be very honest. Try to just try to do anything. Try to do anything. Simply do zazen. What does that mean? Whatever just thinking or thought come up in our mind. Simply just release it as it is. This is that we do. You see? Simply we do. Okay. This much. If we are honest, to do it, see? Then you'll be able to encounter to encounter to ourselves. This is the most valuable thing for us to do. It is where the honesty of the Dharma toward oneself is tested. It is where the honesty of the Dharma toward oneself is tested. What are the gainlessness teaching us? That much, as I just mentioned, that much we have to be honest. See, Simply just do that. Simply do that. See? So, never just try to never try to do anything. Simply do that. See? This much, if you are this much honest to do that, so you'll be able to encounter true ourselves. All the other body totally impossible. So it's a it's a kind of easy to say, but it's a totally difficult. Even it's a totally difficult, but it's the most valuable thing for us to do. See, we are exactly ourselves. We are exactly ourselves. No doubt, no doubt at all. Well, people don't know much. People don't know much who we are. This is a kind of miserable thing. Miserable thing. We are accepting ourselves, no doubt. But we don't know much because we are, what do people think of what do people think of the self or the ego? That's a creation of the thinking. That's a creation of thinking. What do people think about the self, the ego never exists. That's only existing. And that only exists in our mind. You see? And that's the reason. That's the reason we have to do that. See? Otherwise, you see, only once, never we have a chance to be a human. See? Only one chance. Within our life, within our life, we have to just realize. We have to just say, encounter to ourselves. See? This is the most valuable things for us to do. See? It's a totally miserable thing. See? We exist, we are exacting ourselves, but we don't know who we are. See? If our true self, or if our essential self is a kind of excess of what we think, what we think of the self or ego, it's it's a totally useless. It's totally useless to do. See? But our essential self, the true self is, as the Master Dogen just teach it, our essential self is complete in the universe. Complete in the universe. It's a totally different from what people think of. That's the we have to do. Only one chance. Within our lifetime, within our life. There is a chance to just encounter. There is a chance to encounter to ourselves. If one lives his or her life, if one lives his or her life based on the reality that human viewpoint have been thoroughly dropped off, as the Buddha's predecessor did, or ancestor did, or patriarchs did. Then, when one is in the midst of such a situation, and this is so great, so great. So, see, what are the in another way. In another way. See, if you just if you just live in daily life, if you just living without any discrimination, see, in another word, once you just become, when you just face it, you simply become as it is. This way is just living daily life. So then what's happening is, see what's happening. See, this way you just living so in daily life. See what we think about the self ego. See, dropped away or dropped wrong. See? Only this way. What we just accept, what we accept self or ego. See, dropped away. We can just add those are dropped away. Only this way. Whatever you do, anything, the more you do, the more kind of a self you just become much more, become bigger. So but when you just as I just mentioned before, see what practice or just become one day. See, well, in another words, see, you simply become those six senses. See, the things to eat, the things to eat, the sound to honor, the things is right, the sound to the ear, this smell to the nose and taste to the mouth, and cold and warm just to the body and the thing. See? You simply become as this activity of those activity of six senses. So this way, what you think of the self or ego dropped away. That's the Master Dogen. That's the Master Dogen just to teach us in the universal recommendation of a sitting. The universal recommendation of a sitting. Only this. See, when you face it, you simply become as it is. That's it. You never say, you never just add anything. You never add anything. You simply become as it is, as it says. See, although you know, although I say so, people just try to do it. But we don't need to try to do it. Always we do this activity. We do this manifest this. See, without doing, without trying to without trying to do anything, you manifest this, become as it is, but become without trying to do anything. So we don't need to do anything. Only, although we are just always doing it this way, people never understand. So that we have to do that. So the more you do zazen, the more you do zazen, the things you face to just reflect you, what reflects you, what the true self is. See? Or instruct you, or tell you what, show you what the true self is. Okay. Well, yeah, whatever the thinking thought was come up to you, you simply just release it as it is. Then, the more you just do it, as I just mentioned, the things or circumstance or environment you faced, just proving, or what's the word? Evaluate, whatever. See, just to prove you what's the true self is. Then without awareness, without awareness, what are we thinking about the self will completely dropped away, completely dropped away. Or you can just realize that. Until then, you never give up to the zazen. See? This is the Shakyamuni Buddha's realization. Okay. If one lives his or her life based on the reality is manifest, you simply become. This is a reality. You see, without doing anything, simply we just become as it is. This reality. See, people never know much. People never just care much about this reality. But this is the most important thing for us to realize who we are. See? So if you can follow this reality in your daily life, then eventually, someday, you'll be able to encounter to yourself. Okay. If one lives his or her life based on the reality that human viewpoint have been thoroughly dropped on. If you try, as I just mentioned, if you try to realize who we are by human viewpoint, it's a totally impossible. Totally impossible. See? You just follow this reality. See, when I face it, I simply become as it is. This reality. See, there is no separation. This reality you do in your daily life. Then eventually, what you think all the self or ego complete drop to all. You'll be able to just recognize that, realize that. See? Then when one is in the middle of such a situation, there is not the slightest sign of the human presence. See, you never be able to. You never be. You never be able to. You never be able to be aware of what's going on. That no, because of one, there is no separation. You never realize anything. You never be able to realize anything. See, there is nothing. There is nothing. Then some kind of things happen. Then you just recognize that. At the same time, you just recognize this. Then you be completely understand or realize. Ah, this moment, you see, because because we just recognize that. At the same time, recognize this one as I or me. Before you recognize that, what kind of the self even never exists. So, hope you understand. Gary-san, hope you understand. See, it's such a great thing. That's such a greatest thing. What Shakyamuni Buddha said, people never understand. People never understand, even in concept. You see, although the Shakyamuni Buddha who are just patriarchs just to teach us what the true ourself is. People never understand it. totally miserable. You see, totally miserable. That's much our true existence, or our true self is. But essential self is nothing concerned with the thinking of. So, conscious. See, that's the reason we have to do. We have to do. If our true existence, as I just mentioned, something concerns thinking of soul, it's very easy. It's totally easy. But our true existence, our essential existence, is nothing concerns thinking of soul. Not much Shakyamuni Buddha or patriarchs have had a great problem of question to just realize who they were. That's much. But even it's a very a kind of a hard step. It's the most valuable things for us to do. Okay. So the reason for this on there is not the side of the human present. It's not possible to be aware of it as it is. So completely forget about the thinking of self. Then true essential self. Then essential self just come out. come out. You never be just misunderstand what it is. Just come out. just come out. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay. It's not possible to have. The reason for this is because it is itself. Then we never be aware of it. See? Once we are just meet or before recognition, there is nothing exists. There is nothing to be able to be aware of. Nothing at all. Then, as I just mentioned, something that's happened. The kind of the thinking, kind of things just come out in you. Then you just recognize the things just happen. At the same time, you just recognize this as I am for me. See, that is another truth. Reality is, see, nothing at all. Before recognition, nothing at all. After recognition, you just recognize the thing. At the same time, you recognize this as I. for me. This is not a truth, not the truth. That's a creation of thinking. See? Never be deceived by deceived by thinking of self. See, unfortunate people just they think of this reality, the after recognition. After recognition is a reality, or true, entirely, entirely misunderstanding. That's the reason we have to do that. Okay. The reason for this is because it is itself. When one falls into the realm of certainty and is given a condition to it, a single thought slightly arise, and then for the first time, the realization occurs. From itself, our awakening. Then for the first time, all human thought, mind, action, discrimination, and the confusion come from the ability of knowing. That's what the grasps with that moment. No, that's the things that the Yenos teaching. But the things is, see, as I just mentioned, see, the more you do zazen, the more you do zazen, the more you just they become as it is. They eventually, there is no separation between this and then. So, there is nothing exists, nothing. There is nothing to be aware of what it is. Then, as I just mentioned, something just then kind of recognition just happening. Then he just recognized the things. At the same time, she recognized it. See, this is a kind of strength or power of recognition. See? Then you recognize this as I or me. At the same time, you just know much about at the same time. Because you just recognize this one, as I and me. Then at the same time, what you think of, what you think of the others come out. See? Once you just recognize this one as I or me, at the same time, almost the same time, what thinking of the others come out. Before you recognize this as I, what thinking of the others never, never exist, never exist. You can know much about this reality. But people never just, never be able to just understand what it is, even in concept. See, Shakyamuni Buddha's realization is so great. People never people never be able to understand. See, all the people knows much about lots of things, lots of things, but people don't know much about who they are. Very miserable. This reality, who we are is the most important thing for us to just realize. But people don't know much about that. Although Gary-san, little Gary-san, you're such a, you live in such a great library, great library. So it's very good. So, but for us, it's not much necessary. one skill is a speech. Okay. Okay, without this, so what now what the things I just want to mention slightly more is see what do you say what do you think of the question trouble problem my so-called suffering is just come on see come on once once you just recognize this one as I and I or me. Then at the same time, almost same time, the what thinking of the what thinking of the others is common. Then what you are they thinking of what the thinking of the problem or location. Come on, late. If you just recognize this one as I or me, you never recognize the others. Then what you think over suffering never come out, never exist. See? The source of the human trouble question problem is just simply just recognize this as I or me. That's it. That's it. So once you forget about this one, what you think about the self or ego, there is no problem, no problem. There is no question, no trouble at all. Very great. This is Shakyamuni Buddha's realization. Without this, it's absolutely impossible to truly know the depths of one's mind. Depths of one's mind is true ourself, essential ourself. See, it's a totally impossible just to know much about what's essential self is. Only that, you'll be able to just encounter true our essential, true ourself. See, that's the reason we will just recommend you to do that. Right. To be enlightened, to have those reality. To be enlightened is to have those. In another word, you simply become one with everything. You simply become one with everything. Then what we thinking about, the self complete or ego complete dropped away. Then nothing left. Nothing left at all. But the things is still remain. The things is still remain. What kind of things is left or remain? What kind of things remain is the things you face to right now, right here. See, because what you think, the things you face to is to ourselves, or essential self. God is never escape, never escape from life, never escape from life, because you are the greatest librarian, and that's library. So okay, so That's much. That's much to the dozen. To the to the dozen is the most valuable things for us. See, within within our lifetimes, within our life, we will be able to encounter true ourselves, essential self. That's the patriarchs, ancestors, just the teachers. Non-self is universe. You see, so what you think about the self, once you what once you what we think of the self or ego dropped away, then we simply become universe itself. Ah, and that's a great experience. So we do that. We do that. Hi, thank you so much. Gary-san, the day after tomorrow, we have
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
have another chance. We have another chance to know much about your great. Okay. Thank you so much. See you the day after tomorrow.
ありがとうございました。
Me